All right, folks, the writing is on the wall. And once again, the government has not been able to force feed American consumers a product they didn't want. So now it looks like they're not going to have the carrot anymore. Maybe the sticks are going to come out. And, well, you're going to have to buy an EV because you won't have any other choice other than walking. I'm going to bring in now automotive energy trends analysis, the car coach, Lauren Fix. Lauren, you know, it looks like even advocates now of EVs are throwing in the towel. I mean, you have to, right? The writing is on the wall. Right. But the question is, what happens next? Because these governments, particularly Western governments, have pushed the notion that they're going to make us drive these EVs one way or the other.
Well, they're going to keep pushing. I mean, look at Germany. They just said literally, we're stopping today. I mean, they ended all of their subsidies, which really was interesting because if you look at some of the writers and people that live there, like Jens Meiner, who works with the German Car of the Year, he even said it's been a disappointment for both politicians and for consumers. The sales have been down. And even their number one analyst, Professor Dudenhofer, has said, yeah, you know what? It's a good thing we didn't get rid of combustion vehicles. And so you're starting to see BMW and all the other brands say, you know what? I think we're going to offer a mixture of hybrids, plug-ins, electric and gas and diesel in Europe, for sure.
Yeah. It seems like maybe the hybrids have a shot. You know, it's ironic. We've seen this movie before, from 1900 to 1930. We went, combustion engines had the smallest market share, and in 1929, 1930, the last EV company then went out of business. I think it was Detroit Electric. But in the meantime, Silicon Valley, Wall Street, of course, they took advantage of the hype, in my opinion, to rip the American public off for billions and billions of dollars. So we're learning at least 18 of these EV battery startups are running out of cash, and it really is a mess. Is there any chance that the free market comes to the rescue? Are you seeing any names out there that's not named Tesla that has a chance to survive?
Well, Tesla owns 60% of the marketplace, so it's really hard to beat the leader. We've had 4,000 dealers, automotive dealers, write to the federal government saying, listen, we're not selling these things. They're sitting on lots. And it's not the fault of the manufacturer. They have built great product, and I've reviewed them all. But I will tell you that there's very few that are going to survive. And many can shift, like when you talk to someone like a Hyundai or Kia, which are under that same corporation, that larger corporation, their vehicles are designed with a platform that can be electric, hybrid, or gas. So they've been really thinking ahead. BMW is doing the same. And even Audi has taken a step back saying, you know, maybe this electric thing's not going to work. We're going to make a mixture. And this is smart because if they go all electric, you're asking for failure. And there are still some car companies that are standing their ground, but General Motors has pushed back as well. And then today, Buick has gone to all their dealers and said you have to go all electric, and 50% of their dealers said, you know what, we're not doing this. You can buy our franchise back. That's a huge statement.
That is a huge statement. What's up with Buick? I mean, go pound sand. Hey, I only got a minute to go.
Yep.
So we just learned this week President Xi of China told President Biden right to his face, we're going to take Taiwan. We'll take it peacefully if we can, but we're going to take it. Obviously, it's unnerving, and we know it's the official position since 1949, but it feels like it's going to happen in Xi's lifetime. So now Biden is talking about more tariffs on Chinese EVs. To me, it feels like what he's essentially saying is he wants to make our EVs more competitive. But would that work?
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen, and it's already happening. You see BYD, which is backed by Warren Buffett. You see SAIC, which uses the name MG, and like the British car company. And you're seeing Chery all building plants in Mexico where they're going to bypass the free trade agreement, and they're going to bring cars into this country. And believe me, they're selling them at $15,000 in China. You bring in cars at 15 grand, you will destroy the U.S. auto industry. And then on top of that, all these additional regulations, like you had
Gotta leave it there.
Like kill switches.
It's great seeing you. We didn't even get to the kill switch. Next time.